figured that, but she's pretty parked in the mid, so that gives Nigma a little more flexibility here.
She was actually like a little too good, it felt like, in the current patch, so that people were just like, all right, what does first phase go? Remember, she's getting banned constantly.
Yeah. It wasn't that long, though. I vaguely remember that little window. And it does hurt Visage in the side lane. Most Visage players have told me, namely Gods, actually. He is a big-time Visage player.
Because there's not a lot of Visage players.
There's not a lot of them. He said it's all about getting the birds. He's like, you want that race to level 6, so side lane never really feels good. But if it guarantees you a better lane, then it can be worth it. Yeah, this is a great arrow combo. Aramis should be going down here. First blood will be drawn. They hand it over to Weehaw. No, it's
almost.
GH.
GH panicked. He was like, I just want to make sure we get it.
It goes to Jinky.
Yeah.
Just appreciate
one of the other benefits of the support Mirana that we saw when this first started popping off again is just the courier kills. It's so easy to hunt and snipe them.
Yeah. The triple leap and get into sticky scenarios.
And the genuine Ramnod of Underwool. Classic, I believe, the defense courier. It's parked at the tier 2. It's too scared to make its trek to the lane.
It looks so brave. It has a very stalwart face, but
not as brave as the trusty yet.
Oh,
it's Toby.
Toby takes a huge soul assumption down bottom. This is one benefit to side lane Visage. They'll lose GH, but these soul assumptions, man. He pops a mango. They're looking for one more on Aramis. He's trying to get into the fog.
He was 8 mana away.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, tri-lane Visage, right? It used to be in the support role.
That makes up for the lack of XP, I guess.
Up top, Solari has his own ward in the lane and takes care of Miracle's regen coming through.
All right. That's nice. GH trying to farm creeps up top. Gets the small bird.
Whoops.
Not ideal.
No.
DK having a good... Miracle's actually getting zoned real hard. He's got 1 creep kill right now compared to the DK's 12 and 8. They are really controlling this lane.
Yeah, I have not been looking up here at all because I mean, you see these two heroes versus compared to a tri-lane bottom, and you're not going to watch the tri-lane, but that is devastating.
Pretty atypical for Miracle in this part of the laning phase, but an odd scenario here. Now with GH, they'll put a little pressure into Shad. Also, like to call him Chad.
I mean, Miracle's back again. Jeez. He's still on 1 CS.
Well, remember, he lost his courier, so he doesn't have his regen. He is stuck here with no regen. This is brutal. That was a super clutch courier snipe. And is Miracle dead here? That's an enchant. He pops a torrent.
This is the worst start I've ever seen Miracle have.
I would say so.
2 last hits at 3.5 minutes and dying. That is crazy.
Well, on the flip side, mid lane's going well. Pugna versus TA is just fine for mind control. A lot of denies.
Miracle's the lowest net worth on his team.
Well, yeah, I think he has literally 2 creep kills.
All right, well, he's out of there. He's not going back up top. Like, I'm just going to start rotating, guys.
All right, so Miracle bottom. We're going to go in onto Aramis. Shadow Demon probably going to go down here. Disruption will buy him a couple of seconds, but just kind of lets Nigma close the gap even more. 3-2 now. I mean, to be fair, this is...
now he sent in his courier.
The courier! It's got a belt on it. It won't get delivered. Tobes, he's going to feed Miracle a little gifty there. Okay, well, this rotation's been great for Miracle. He's already gotten way more in this display down bottom that he got in the first 3 minutes combined. So they will pull a full lane rotation, though. Weehaw just goes top now.
Yeah, he's coming down here, but they have time that they could do the swap again. Maybe the level differential will help him now that he's up to 3. Shad's kind of invincible in this game right now, right? Like, there's potential with the Maladin. He just got it.
Especially with a start like this. Already double bracer. Yeah. Killing him's going to be a tall order. Battle for the bounties. Mind control comes over. Bumps into Aramis. Arrow will connect. The Decrep makes an easy setup. GH.
They're going to get all 4.
That 4
Very
runes.
Nice.
And a double damage for mind control. The power rune on top. Damn.
Miracle's back in it, guys. Everyone's helping him out.
He's at least number 3 on net worth now. He's surpassed his Visage.
They're trying to turn this on the Shad. They need the Mirana here for the kill, I think.
Yeah, the Torrent connects. Solari putting in as much damage as he can. They'll get one more tick.
Maybe?
I don't think it's enough.
No.
Not even close. Yeah, the level 1 curse is pretty underwhelming, dude.
Yeah.
Level
Just
3
stack
is
enough.
really when it gets scary. Aramis repels GH. And Weehaw looking for the Helm of the Dominator. Pretty standard stuff.
Got the Frosty Ghost down here now, too.
I kind
After
of
this creep wave, they could go in.
can't believe how well this Pugna's doing mid. He's really far ahead of the TA in terms of net worth. The CS is relatively close, 25 to 30.
Yeah.
But
It's a it's considered a pretty hard counterpick.
yeah, this is devastating. Now that level 6 is out, you can really see it. Boom, brought down to half HP. And, oof, my bad. Weehaw killed up top. That was a black hole.
Makes sense that the Pugna will be even better now, though, with the changes to the ulti. Like, now when you hit
sure.
6, it's not even like TA has a kill opportunity if she can punish you post decrep or something.
Yeah.
You can just stand with your 7-second cooldown life
7
drain.
seconds. I'm just waiting for the new Pugna Aghanim's. That thing needs a rework.
Yeah, we need a fun ability, I think. I like the ability Agnums.
Yeah, it's just the classic. The old ult, the Aghanims was great because the cooldown was so long. But now, removing cooldown on a 7-second spell feels, let's just say, not value. Pressure mid. And you get the Visage together. Still only level 4 on Weehaw. Bit under-leveled thanks to all the side lane action, but Mind Control now 7. Miracle also dies down bottom. All right.
Gets enchanted. They just walk at him. And they've been blasting him with that harpy, too.
Well, they basically trade Miracle for a tier 1 tower mid. So they get something out of it. Still a very minor lead for Nigma.
And even just level 2 on the Impetus, it already does like over 100 pure damage when you're spacing like that. So even if you're a tanky hero like this with lots of armor under tower, it's not going to matter. Now the brooch, too. Oh, nice for Solari.
Mid lane, GH has a couple of leaps, still has 2 left. Already an urn on GH.
Miracle runs into a lot of Eidolons here, but Toby with no black hole can't go for the kill.
No kill, but also no regen on Miracle. That was a lot of damage.
Popping the ulti down bottom as Weehaw appears level 4. And Shad wants to flex a little bit.
At this point,
I'm the dragon here, man.
I think Weehaw is going to be needing the tome, dude.
Yeah, you might not be wrong.
This is becoming an issue. Look at the hero breakdown. And
the Ench actually has more XP.
yeah, there's a gap here. Shad level 7, pushing inward. Just chipping away at Weehaw, forces Kuro into a little voodoo restoration. Meanwhile, on the other side, Toby pressured by the Pugna, but no follow-up there. Now just siege onto the tower. Corrosive Breath. Still plenty of time.
There's no glyph here.
TP in for Mind Control. Now Shad needs to be a little careful. Of course, a lot of magic damage on Mind Control, and now the Curse. A lot of damage. DK on the run. A few more ticks of the Curse. He's just too speedy. Benefited the Dragon form. And the Faded Brooch. They handed it over. Oh, that's nice. Look at Solari. What a nice guy.
Smart lad. Pretty good item for a DK, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Toby has Black Hole in 14 seconds, and with how low Miracle still is, I imagine he would like to pop it on him. And Outposts, Aramis going to take the top.
This is key.
Nigma wants to control bottom
here.
Yeah, they desperately need one.
Getting both would be fantastic, but getting one, a necessity.
My Control's just eating the Alpha Wolf.
Oh, why not? He's going to find the kill, actually. All right, Weehaw.
Oh, there it is up top, though. You knew it was coming.
Does not get level 6 on that. It's Miracle. Boat comes in, though. Vanish, no TPs, and he is done for, I think. Trying to find a spot in the trees here. No stick or anything.
So greedy, dude.
Oh, my gosh. Is he going to make it out? One Shadow Poison hits. He gets the rune. Arrow comes through. Does connect on Toby.
Yeah.
But
So
Miracle
they
dies.
basically saved Black Hole to lose a rune. I guess that's kind of okay, as long as he gets something done with the Black Hole now. That was a really good timing on the disruption, though, to hold it until as the boat was landing so that he couldn't use that stun time to escape.
It was well timed. Mid lane, GH actually under pressure here. Does get banished. No mana left on Aramis. I think GH is fine. It's only 2 stacks of the Shadow Poison. Tower exchanging. Bottom tier 1 goes down. Meanwhile, up top, Viking pressuring with the Siege Creep, the Dragon, the Eidolons. That tower destined to fall. Now Solari. Miracle is level 7. Does not have boat, but pulls her right back into the arrow. Nicely done.
Got 1, but he doesn't have any of his survival abilities, so...
Yeah, not level
Dead.
6 yet.
Oh, Kurro's not 6 either. Can't even steal this kill, but MC will get it.
Aramis down. Already an Aether Lens on the Pugna.
And Weehaw has not stopped his push. He's going to have his Helm soon, and he's going to force a rotation down here.
Yeah, both teams, same idea. They had to
At least
address
he
up
forced
top.
the glyph.
Viking just did the exact same thing, chipping at that tier 2. Glyph.
Kobe's in very deep, though. They have the outpost. Will they TP for the fight? He's flexing like they will. They're not
He
going
is
to,
just
though.
dead. There was no hope there. Yeah, a lot of synergy with the Decrep, too. Like, even Kunkka's combo, the Mirana arrows. You die real fast. 60% magic amp.
Weehaw on the run here.
TP out. Should be fine. Whoa, actually a little close.
Jeez.
That was a sweater. GH grabs a Skelly. Nicely done by Solari. Good use of that Dark Troll Summoner. Ray's dead. Those little skeletons are pretty annoying. They hit decently hard, and they also serve as little scouts for you.
Yeah, they're little tanks.
Ooh, the keen optic.
Gotta find Miracle in here.
Shad's on his way over. I think Kunkka's just left behind. That is the entire Radiant team. Admiral down. Mind control on the run. Can they actually close the gap here? Tobes does have a black hole.
No, they have another trap in 3, but they really want this.
He's pretty fast, dude. He's got our Tranquil Boots.
Oh,
Shad
no, DK's coming.
comes in with the stun. Does get off the Decrep, though, and not enough. Okay. It's a great chase. The Viking grabbed the net worth favor.
I can appreciate how Toby doesn't just chuck it out willy-nilly. Like, he's just making sure that he keeps that threat of the black hole.
Exactly.
Even if it would simplify a couple of these kills. Maybe not that one necessarily, but the Miracle one especially.
The threat is a big deal.
The threat of the Blink Dagger is nearly here from Shad on his Dragonite. Of course, the first big item that comes out for this guy. And his opponent in lane, Miracle, recovered pretty damn well, considering his opening situation and his deaths.
Yeah.
He's going to be up here to help push out this lane.
Not that far behind the DK. Do you like this armlet first? I think that can be a cool recovery item. Does synergize well with Kunkka.
It's a really good, like, brawling Kunkka style. And they don't have a lot of damage on their team. Especially not physical. That's the Deso delivery that they're running into right now, and the potential black holes. They got to be cautious here. They want to start another Toby.
Could still work if they get this catch. Torrent will grab him, but Radiant have some heroes following up. There's the arrow into boat. Toby down low, finished off. It's not much of a fight for Viking, but they're still here. They might find Boom. That's a dire sentry that he's under. They do kill Weehaw. The Visage not going to be much help, but Aramis dead, and I think TA going to fall as well. She comes out of the disruption. No hope. A 1 for 3. Weehaw sort of relegated to support at this point, but he'll take a victorious team fight for sure. Shad clipped by the arrow. Beautifully done by GH, making sure to weave it in between the creeps. That'll make it a 1 for 4.
The only play Nigma can make is 5-manning. And they recognize that once the Enigma's dead, there is 0 punish for stacking. Like, potentially there's TA spill, and yeah, they got hit by breathe fire, whatever. Unless you're going to be stunning us up, like, there's no way this TA is going to be able to start swinging on everybody when we just have the Decrep available, right?
Yeah. It's a great read. And the other thing about Visage dying, he still had his birds alive. So even when they were chasing down the DK, you still have part of this Visage contributing to the team fight, helping secure those follow-up kills with the stuns. Like, of all the heroes to kill,
Yep. Now they are now onto the Mirana here, but
GH does have
gonna
some
get
leaps,
saved.
and they're going to kill Aramis in exchange. A lot of follow-up from Viking. Nigma still lingering about here. Toby's got that black hole, so thinking about opportunities to use it. And TA actually not prioritizing a Blink Dagger. She's got just straight BKB queued up.
Oh yeah, she had the blink queue, but yeah, she's just saying like, okay, I can't fight. But that's what I mean by so many items, right? Like you need BKB this game, so that's what's gonna cost her with that Pugna.
Onto the Visage, but easy save from the Decrep. Now Shad backs up. A lot of vision for the Dire. They've got a ward in the lane, plus that another ward down, helping him out. Weehaw still brought down pretty low. Boom, into the back, getting caught by the combo. A great death ward. She's going to be the first one to go down. Gets saved for a second. Now Aramis also falls. They trade Weehaw again for 3. It's almost exactly like the last fight. So
I'm not sure why they're running into them.
I'm not sure why they're getting baited by this Visage either. These kills are not worth very much.
I guess the TA probably feels like I should be able to just run these guys over if I can actually get my right clicks off, which is true because it's only going to get worse once the Crimson's out and the Halberd for the Kunkka.
I mean, I'd say yes, except for the Decrep. That throws a big wrench in the mix. Even the life drain, like it just destroys refraction. Another fight going to break out as they pull back Solari into a stun. They need a little more to finish her off, and they'll find it. Shad with the dragon form tried to counter initiate, but not enough to save Solari. Nigma playing so well in these first big team fights.
Now they're just sending people home, Xing them back, staying as their little 5-man blob. They're even going to smoke up and now run up to the top lane because they were wondering if the TA was going back up here, I think.
This is a great way to get some extra efficiency out of the Kunkka. Kind of insane that they're pretty much all topped off except for GH right now. Just ready to run into another engagement. Weehaw playing mobile ward right now using the birds. Has to drop some stone forms, get that reset. He also does have a resummon.
Good blink from Shad to just get out. Kind of baits them off to the side, pops them the smokes. But this next fight with the Veil, a little worrisome if you wind up near mind control.
Absolutely, dude. This is a dirty build. I like it a lot.
I hate this feeling when you're just all panicking into BKB. It's like, oh, we can't fight without BKBs. And you just kind of cede the entire map to your opponents.
Toby onto GH. Maybe thinking about the black hole there just to find a kill. Aramis will still bump into him, sets it up with the disruption, but they'll need some follow-up. Shad's there in time. Stun. They've got the damage. GH down.
They have some guarantee there with the disruption follow-up from the DK.
Nice catch.
Mind control, not feeling confident enough to chip away this tower quite yet. Perhaps not sure where that Dragon Knight's lurking. As he is playing off map in the top lane here, just farming neutrals. Some DK Fangs for the team. Or Vampire Fangs, rather.
DK Fangs.
DK. Ah! I got some mean K9s. Been filing them up in the barracks.
Vampire Fangs is a cool addition lore-wise. It implies that there are vampires in the Dota universe.
There you go.
How come we don't have a vampire hero?
Relax.
He did do a kind of pre-Lorgasm research talking about the Queen of Pain Arcana. Apparently that really expanded some of the like heaven-hell lore concepts. Pretty deep stuff coming out of Valve these days.
Oh, slacks. I mean, they had a whole comic with it, too. I saw there's some new characters involved. Pretty exciting
seriously.
stuff. Yeah.
What's weird, though, is there seems to be an obsession on the hell side of things. There's not much talk about heaven or the positive afterlife. It's more where Shadow Demon's going, straight
Save
back
that
to the
for later,
underworld.
You know?
A nice disruption. However, I don't know that will ensure his survival here, and Mind Control will make sure of it.
I would like a frog hero.
A little froggy?
Yeah, I think we should, get Ice Frog something here.
Yeah, that could be the TI-10 anniversary reveal. The frog hero. The ice frog.
The Ice Frog. They just straight up just go, I'm in.
I'm down, dude. You can make a badass frog hero. Give him like a little mini hook with the tongue or something, you know?
As long as he's got a nice animation when he hops around, then I'll be very happy. Kind of like the one in like Donkey Kong Country that you
Hell
ride
yeah.
on.
I think we're overdue for another hook hero. You know, we need like a Pudge Light.
Oh, just what we need. More movement repositioning heroes.
You know what?
Those are never broken or anything.
Speaking of Heroes of New Earth, dude, we need Gauntlet. He was the Pudge 2.0 where he had a hook, but it could pivot. You could set like a little midpoint so you could hook around a corner. Like it had an angle to it. Talk about skill cap, Trent.
Did it go through trees?
Probably.
Oh, well, that'd be kind of cool if it didn't, but then that was the benefit, was that it had a hook thing.
You know, like picture like Chameleon Twist. That's what I'm picturing for this Ice Frog hero. You ever play
I don't
that
know
game?
what that is.
It's a old Nintendo game. You play a chameleon and you use your tongue to like grab onto poles to like swing around and solve puzzles. Pretty fun game.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, haven't missed much here. Nigma continuing to invade enemy territory, living on the Radiant side of the map, and Viking honestly doing a pretty good job dodging fights and pickoffs, but not really getting too much done outside of that, trying to get this outpost back.
They're just trying to get to BKBs and trying not to lose Roche at the same time to Nigma, right? That would be the two big objectives. They might just have to concede that they're going to lose Roche. That might happen, but ideally they want to be there to contest. But preferably with BKBs, or else that fight's going to be damn hard. And they're going to catch Soleri here down the bottom lane.
Tidebringer started her off low. That's an easy catch. Someone in Twitch chat said, "Isn't Queen of Pain a vampire?" Negative. That would be a succubus, my friend. Markedly different from a vampire. Get your fantasy straight.
She looks like one, though, to be fair.
I mean, sorta. She looks more like a succubus.
Don't they have fangs, too, though?
Probably. They're demonic as shit. Toby gonna get caught here. Stunned up. Oh, these arrows, man. GH is on point. He is just there with the follow-up. Yep. This is what I love about watching Enigma, man. They just play like they're on the same page. Aramis also died to Weeha up here outside of the pit.
I just like support Maranas that are actively waiting for you to stun someone before they throw their arrows, unlike every support Marana you'll ever play with in your life.
Yeah, this is the great illusion. GH makes it look easy, and this is the antithesis of what every pub support Marana does. But seeing its power here, when you can get those follow-ups, it's a great CC chain.
Well, as expected, they're able to take Roche before they finish the BKBs on the side of Viking GGs. Amazing as that would have been. The DK one is still in limbo. He doesn't even have the second component yet. TA has hers, but unfortunately now she skipped over her Blink Dagger. Her team's not ready to fight. So now she's just wandering around with the safety of a BKB at the very least.
Well, that's going to be Roshan, and they're going to give the Aegis over to Weeha, who has really recovered. Now, obviously, map control will do that for you, but he's got the Crimson Guard. Now BKB coming up next. Interesting that he completely skipped the medallion.
Yeah, not as necessary, I think, anymore. It can be good, but I think this build's too good, right? The Crimson Guard versus the TA. When you know they're all in on TA.
Yeah. It just feels like a natural build-up, but you have the Blightstone anyway. It gives you that ability to just destroy somebody in the backline with your birds.
It's also that the Solar Crest isn't that great for any of his allies, too, which I think probably plays a little bit of a role, too.
Yeah.
Like, Kunkka doesn't benefit that much from a bunch of attack speed.
If you don't want the Solar Crest, then the medallion's a little bit less enticing. BKB forced out on Boom. Oh, mama. That's the 10-second BKB, dude.
Yeah. He would have died if he didn't, though, so.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a mistake to use it. It's just, that still hurts. That's like just, such an easy win for Nigma.
Yeah.
that cost Kunkka nothing. This is a little rough, man. Not feeling like Viking have many options here. Is Night Stalker a vampire?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Although he does kind of look like the vampires from Blade 2, where their face opens up like that. They have that like slit in their chin. Those guys are pretty Night Stalkery. Soleri again. Yeah, it's comical how much damage Pugna does when he's got Veil like that. The Ench just flops over. She looks like a creep. Would really like to see a black hole at some point.
All it says that he's evil's embodiment.
Evil embodiment.
He created the primal role of the Night Terror, the Boogeyman. And as long as there have been younglings, his is the specter summoned to terrify them. Woo.
Wow. So he really is
That's
just like a
spooky.
mysterious, dark figure. So technically not a vampire, folks. He does not feed off of blood. Almost a nice arrow there. Splits the 9s. Tier 3 under siege. Enigma is up top trying to split, push, and cut waves right now. And
Now,
again,
are the 9s the same thing as the wickets?
I think so. Am I misusing that saying? Isn't it the 9s?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm confusing it with, I think it's bowling. It's the 6-10 split. That's when the back 2 ones.
Oh, wait, isn't that poker?
Or is
where
that
you split
5-9? Shit, I don't know. I just said it, and I don't know what it means.
Yeah, no, it's blackjack. You split 9s when you're doing the double. That's what it is.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Yeah,
A gambling
Splits the
reference.
9s.
He splits the 9s in the mid. I don't know if that's the right usage.
Oh, my God, that arrow was so far.
GH playing basketball here. Knocks another bucket. Toby and Aramis down.
All right, maybe you better lay off the sporting and gaming references, my friend.
Is there an appropriate Dota scenario and we can say split the 9s?
Well, it's when you go for 2 instead of 1, right? It's like you try and get like double value. Isn't that how it works with splitting?
Yes.
I guess it's
So
kind
not
of like
really.
when you peel off to try and get 2 kills instead of the guaranteed 1 kill.
That's just the 2 for 1. It's the 7
No, but then sometimes
split.
it's
That's the
risky,
bowling.
right? You don't get them, you know?
Well, the tier 3's dead. Nigma have decided that they're bored with this game and they're going to finally go high ground here. They almost kill Ench. She does get saved, but now Shad takes a huge amount of damage. Death Ward comes out. He's just dead. Now they'll go in onto the Enigma. Toby trying to black hole, but he's getting chased down by birds. Soul Assumption will finish him off. Nigma aren't even really taking damage in this fight. They're just killing Vikings.
Just healing them, too.
Yeah, that's true. All right. All of the damage they're taking is being mitigated. Soul Assumption stacks still pretty high. Weehaw frontline in this. Remember, still has the Aegis, so not afraid here. Mind control, abusing the Pugna, just finishing off the barracks as they fight. DA now in trouble. There's the BKB. GH low. Might have overcommitted here, but they get Toby again. Dieback now.
Okay.
No black hole available.
This Arcane Rune is destroying this fight. He's just decrapping everybody.
Well, Shad's dead now. That's the dieback there, and I think we are looking at the final fight. Solari, invisible, lives. This is so much sustain. Witch Doctor plus Pugna, they are just not dying. That was Nigma walking up to the high ground, trading like 5v7 with the buybacks, and still killing the barracks while they're killing heroes. That was just a photo finish, man. Beautiful.
They
Sports analogy.
started 5-manning at like, I don't even know, like 15 minutes, and that was it. That was their one option, right? They were like a little bit behind. Things weren't going that well, but it was like, okay, guys, we just need a 5-man, and hopefully they just run into us like 6 times in a row. And then they got like 2 good fight wins, and then they just controlled the map. It was a get BKBs or we lose scenario for Viking GG, and then the timing from Nigma was just like right as those BKBs were about to be done, they just went high ground.
Kuro, 6-0 and 14.
He has been so good so far in this tournament. Like that Chen game too, where he was like leading the entire game on net worth. That was versus Unique yesterday. Kuro's kind of on right now, guys.
Very convincing stuff at Enigma. Of course, just game 1, but brutal for all the Viking fans out there. All right.
And what a 0 to hero story from our dear Kunkka.
Yeah.
Started at the bottom of the net worth chart
And
and
worked
made
his
his way to the tippy top.
all the way up to 15K at the end. That really was one of the best recoveries we've seen. I mean, poor Miracle.
I just had to get the lanes right, and then life was a little bit better, I suppose.
He was playing support Kunkka for a hot minute there. It got dangerously close. Well, buddy.
Well, there were good signs that game for Viking GG. They started out all right. Like, they had some decent lanes going for them, and they were kind of on the up when they were like starting to lead and everything.
Yes.
But maybe this was more of a strategy victory for Enigma, where it doesn't really matter if you have this like little bit of a lead there for Viking GG. We're about the 5-man, and unless you hit some big black hole, which is going to be very hard to do without a blink dagger on the earlier end, then we're just going to run you down this game, and that's kind of what happened.
I mean, that was one of the more impressive parts, though, how well they played around Toby. It seemed like he just had no good opportunities to black hole. Anytime it looked like there was an opportunity, Nigma was already a step ahead with arrows flying through or boat combos. There was never a moment where they took a fight where they had risk of getting
I
black.
mean, he black holed Weehaw once, and that was it. That was the only black hole.
I remember the analyst here complimenting him for being so conservative with the black hole, holding it until he found the right moment. And unfortunately, in that game, buddy, that moment just never came. So
yeah, you're not wrong.
That game ended with black hole still available. He died back unable to use it. That's how tough it was. So
yeah, MC had his number.
Yeah.
Mind Control helping to run this strategy for the back line. He was kind of the quarterback, just kind of pointing around, lobbing down some D-creps and a couple of heals for the easy game 1 victory.
MC showing us why he is so damn good. Do you remember that tournament where he just stood in for NIP and then NIP
I remember
won?
that tournament, the Kuala Lumpur Major, and he got absolutely destroyed.
Do you remember that event that we cast together? I remember that too. That's games like that I'm just reminded of how fucking good MC is just as a player. He's so solid. So consistent. All right, boys and girls. Well, we're going to have a little break ski, and then we're going to get into the next game here. Should start in about 15 minutes, and a nice wholesome break so you have time to go refill the coffee. I guess it's primetime European. Get yourself a broski. Get a beer. Get one of those ice-cold cruisers.